Hello, Amy. Right. Just Mrs. people, I'm going to cook it.
I'm going to switch my mic off until I want to say something because I'm in the gym.
Right, no worries.
It'll just sound dirty. Just sound dirty otherwise.
Right, I'm just going to make a cup of coffee, people. So I'll leave you to chat in the chat for 2 minutes while I go make a brew. So we're all good. So 1 second. Hello. So, I'm making a brew. I've just had a load to my missus. She's in bed. It's on night shifts. So, how is everyone today? That's it, Jordan. Knock us all sick with it.
No, I gotta let me turn it off. There you go. Oh, dying, mate.
So, Welsh. Where's Welsh? Let me jump in the chat. Welsh got his parcel, I see. You alright with that parcel, Welsh? Is everything okay? Nothing smashed to pieces or out? Ayla's going to try that food, tell me if it's good. Brew, beer or tea? Or coffee. We call everything brew over here. Make us a brew. What do you want, tea or coffee? It's just the way we do it. It's the way we roll over here.
See, some people argue with that. I agree. Some people swear blind. It's usually tea drinkers that a brew is a tea. To me.
You brew a tea bag, don't you? But
well, yeah, that's it.
If you have coffee granules, then you're brewing your coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, true. So I agree with all that. Seymour said, hello, Gary Neville. All Peter. Well, of the mastic, did you feed the mastic? Good. Like, what you need to know about that food and all, I think Finger knows already. Welsh knows already. With that food, Haley, it's got bacteria in it. So, but Welsh has got some mastic. Haley's fish don't like mastic. Am I right, Haley? Your fish don't like it? My fish love it.
Mine are a bit weird with it. It's just a bit hit and miss. They usually end up fighting over it at first, pull it off the glass so I can't reach it, falls into the rockwork, and then they don't touch it. So either don't like it or they're just lazy.
Yeah. What did I put? Welsh, what did I put in your box? I don't even know what I'll give you. And I'll give you some. Oh, you've got you've got different pellet food, Welsh. That's the new TMC one that I'll give you. I thought you could try that. See how? Yeah, I thought you could try that. See how it goes. See how it is. Right on here. Who uses? I use filter socks. I use 225 micron filter socks. I use the. Which ones are they? The polyester ones. Has anyone used 100 micron polyester socks or 50 micron polyester socks? Just for polishing. But the polyester ones, not the material ones.
I didn't know you could get 50 micron.
I did, yeah. No, you can get 50 micron material ones.
Right.
But I was on eBay and they've got 50 micron.
Like the nylon mesh
ones. Oh, yeah, the mesh ones.
Yeah. See, I very, very, very rarely use any socks. I've got some, I just don't use them. I hate the material ones. Right. The mesh ones for me are better because I only use 100 micron every couple of months, so I can just take it out and it just wipes clean and that's it, done.
Got it. Yeah. Dr. Welsh, if you smell that food, it's proper garlicky. That's why I give it you, just to see if it actually works. See, mastic. Everyone likes a bit of mastic. Brand new sachet of mastic. So your fellow reefer, what size nylon? What size nylon socks are they if you use the nylon ones? Like I said, when I polish, I use 100 micron, like material one. But I'm sick to death of washing them. The nylon ones I can wash in 30 seconds. But I've never seen a 100 micron or a 50 micron nylon sock.
Yeah, I've got 100 micron nylon. I can't understand, you know, if the nylon socks, obviously there's no variation in the size, is there, for the actual particulates. And they're so much easier to wash. But they're the same price as the older ones. So how are the older ones still going?
Because they said that there isn't, but there is. I think it catches more. It's easier to build up the smaller particles within the material ones than it is the nylon ones. So that's why you've got to change them more. It collects all the.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Well, that's that. King of Sol, he uses mesh. He uses material like the felt ones.
I've give up on them. Give up on socks altogether.
Like the filter cups sound good to me.
Yeah, they do.
When I go away, I could do with just putting, like when I go away, I just put the 225 micron in and I leave them because I know that they'll take 2 weeks to fill up.
Right.
But when I'm here, I could do with a 100 micron, like a nylon one or plastic mesh one.
See, to be honest, though, 100
Keep it
micron,
polished.
you'd be amazed. Well, I suppose for your tank, it probably wouldn't be. But if, like with mine, if I put 100 micron bag in, by the end of the day, it's overflowing. It doesn't last longer than a day, like a couple of hours, and it's pretty much spent.
I can go 3 days with an 100 in mine at the minute. So that's with a mesh one. That's with a nylon one, not a nylon one.
Fabric.
Yeah.
See, that's the OCD tank, though. Have you had to clean the glass yet?
Yeah, clean the glass. I've got the. I use the Tunzi.
Right. What, the care magnet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ordered the long one for 25 quid, and they sent me the 50 quid one for free.
All right, that's all right.
That was Bursco Aquatics did that.
Did they?
I've never even been to Bursco. I buy a lot from online.
Yeah, I've never been. Do you know what? We need to go out. Me and you, we need to go to Bursco.
Yeah, look at it.
Because I've never been, and the missus won't want to drive all the way out there, especially not with the kids. Not to go to a fish shop.
I'm up for that. Yep, I'm up for that. Let's arrange a date.
So I've been debating, with my tank. I don't think I'm going to upgrade this year. I think I'm going to have my tank remade. But I want nice overflows. Do you know what I mean? Just a better quality tank, but same size, and I can put it on the stand. That stand Nick's made me is brilliant.
Yeah, King of Sol, what Ailey does, I do. I've got videos on that because I use that at the minute. I use mesh. I use the mesh one at the minute with fillet floss, and I actually change it less than that. I change it, but sometimes I change mine daily just to keep the nitrates and phosphates down. Your fellow reefer, just block him. If you block him, he won't be able to comment on your stuff. Block him. Let me turn my phone off now. I don't need this on.
What is it that's going on? See, I've not got the chat up because I'm not on YouTube. I'm on Hangouts.
Someone's trolling.
Yeah, there's always one in there. There's always one in there. There's always one. Your video editing, do you do that on your computer or on your phone?
My phone.
I'll have to get you to show me that. I really want to have a go at making a video,
Oh, on my phone. Yep, everyone loves a block button. Let me get his name. What's he called? He's called Joseph 10. Let me answer the phone 1 minute. Hello? I'm back. So let's have a look at this Joseph 10. Do people that use frit salt not dose magnesium? I've got frit that I couldn't tell you. Dave is the frits man, so Dave should be able to tell you everything about frits, not me. But I want to see who this bloke is that's spamming him. So what's it called? Joseph 10. Is it Joseph 10, did you say? Joseph 10. I can't even find his channel. Is it?
Is it not just his account name?
I don't know. No, if he's commenting on his, what? I'll go to his wall, his Facebook, his YouTube account, and look at what people are commenting. Videos. Your fella Reef, which video has he commented on, so I can get it easier? You thought water changes lowers magnesium levels. Why would doing a water change lower magnesium levels? Because if your magnesium is dropping while it's in your tank, if you top up with water, it's going to raise your magnesium. Right, got you. More salt on the market lowers magnesium. See, personally, to me, that's bollocks. Because if you do a water change, you're taking water out. Just say your magnesium's 1350. You take the magnesium, you're taking water out at 1350, and you're putting water in at 1350. It's going to be the same. If the magnesium's 1350 within the salt, it's 1360 in the salt. You're raising the magnesium, unless the salt has got lower magnesium than your system has to start with. So I think I'm right. I don't think I'm wrong. Yeah. Dave, jump on. There's only me and you chatting. Come on. Before Seymour gets on and takes over the chat. Plus, I can give you the tools and all controls when I go for something to eat in a couple of hours. You can have the controls, and when you go for something to eat, I'll have them back. See? It's too good.
Be careful, this site may be harmful.
Yeah. So, did you get, see, if they've said that, Dave, how did they get that? Did you understand what I said then?
I was probably coming in. Fritz salt is a little high in magnesium, so I don't know how it got you up so high after you did a water change. I mean, but it definitely couldn't lower your magnesium.
100%.
Because where'd the magnesium come from in the first place? It's got to be in the salt. But Fritz is a little high. That's what the Fritz girl told me when she was giving me the magnesium. But
in fact, Dave, I've got a box of Fritz here. So
I like to keep mine 3 times my calcium.
Buckets of all types of salt, me. I've got like 3 big buckets full of salt in here.
Yeah. So Ryan said most salts. Yeah. I don't believe everything Ryan says.
Yeah, don't believe it.
Ryan wants to tell you things. Don't forget that.
I've got a big bucket of this. Hot salt.
A lot of salts are low in magnesium levels. It doesn't mean it's lower than you think.
Fritz.
So this is what I was saying before. I don't know if my mic was on or not. But I was dosing an all-in-one and it was really high. So obviously a water change brought it back down. Everything was being used except for the magnesium.
Right. Yeah, a lot of don't take up magnesium.
Yeah. Well, I went and had it tested and everything looked good. This was in the early days. And then magnesium came back at like 2,000.
Yeah, that's
everything was healthy. Yeah, everything looked happy. Nothing, didn't look like anything was wrong in the tank. SPS was growing, but I used water changes to obviously bring it back down then.
Well, that makes sense. So, if you're that high, yes, you will lower it because you're taking out 10 gallons and putting in 10 gallons with lower magnesium.
Yes.
Well, my tank used coralline algae with a lot of magnesium. You have a lot of coralline algae, you will be using it. Morning, Papa Reefer. I also notice I get the best coralline growth when I dose magnesium on the high side.
You know what? That could explain something. Do you think Purple Up contains magnesium?
Does what contain magnesium?
Purple Up.
Well, it will do because it'll contain. That's for the coralline, isn't it?
I bet you that's where it's come from then. Because at the time, all I wanted in my tank was coralline algae everywhere. Yeah, and like I say, I didn't have any experience, and I was dosing an all-in-one and dosing Purple Up, and I bet that's where it came from.
Yes, that's your magnesium right there. That would make you 2,000. Bet you had nice purple walls, though.
I didn't. That was the worst part. That's why I stopped using it.
Well, you still have to seed it. So if you didn't have any in the tank, no matter how much Purple Up you do, if you don't get a seed of coralline algae, you won't grow it. I mean, it can come in on anything. A snail shell, a frag plug.
Yeah, see, that tank was started with Aqua Roche as well, so there wasn't any live rock.
Right, but if you got a frag of something and it had some on it, you kind of scrape it off and then, make like a powder out of it and let that seed the tank.
Yeah, there's an LFS near us that sells rocks with coralline algae on for quite a lot of money, really. And it says this will turn your tank purple.
Okay, then it's real coralline. It's not that Reef Saver stuff, the purple paint.
Ingersoll says, I must have a cupboard full of fish stuff. Name something, it's in there. I've got everything.
Power meter.
Why? A what?
A power meter.
Yeah, I've got Senite. What?
Oh yeah, you have, haven't you? Twice. Oh.
I sold one.
I want to use that. I want to see what my power's at with that new Radiant over it. I thought I was killing everything. And the day after, I'm glad I didn't turn it down because everything looked really good. So I don't know if it was just parameters or just corals adjusting, but
Which one's this for?
Everything's starting to look good now.
Use current talking.
What's up, Ash, Steve, Bob, Tim? Sorry, I'm not Kevin. That wasn't very exciting. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing, King. That big 200 gallons worth of Fritz salt comes in one bag, in one box. And yes, there is settling. And when I get it, I try to store it upside down. So wherever it's settled on the way to me, I know it doesn't really make sense because it's not in a truck bouncing around. But I store the box upside down, obviously with the bag closed. So whatever little hourglass stuff happened to it may go back the other way. Ace,
I'm back. Yeah. Yeah, Ash asked, how does he get a free intro? Sony Vegas is the best place to get intros free. Well, free. You can get they give you the intro, you just add your name. But you need Sony Vegas to run it.
oh, really?
Yeah. I could do you one day. Do you want one?
Nah.
Nah. Hey, it's a good 10, 15 seconds of your video starting up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think some of them are too long.
Yeah, I've cut mine down. Mine's short. It's about
Yeah.
7 or 8 seconds now.
I like yours. Yours got like the two lights coming out of nowhere, and yours is pretty cool.
That was too long though, so I've changed it a little bit. The last video I did, that changed it a little bit shorter. You know what I mean? Nice video on bubbling, Paul. Cheers, Steve.
I've made a few of my own, basically just different clips of videos with music in the background.
Yeah.
I always felt they were too long.
But all the music I use on mine, it's all royalty free music.
All the music I use on mine is me on my guitar.
There you go. Is it real?
And I still get flagged. I still get flagged.
With your own music?
Well, it's not I didn't write it. So.
No, I mean, sure. Yeah, no, but you're playing it. But you still get flagged for you just playing something on a guitar.
Yeah, the last video was a Led Zeppelin song, so I'm just waiting.
Well, that's good. Yeah, especially with Zeppelin. But hey, if people are flagging it, then it must be pretty good.
I took it as a compliment in the beginning.
Yeah, I would.
Now it's just pissing him off.
Yeah, in the beginning, it was fun. I did a Pink Floyd song once, so I have to split anything I make with them.
Yeah.
So David Gilmour works for me now.
Yeah, Ash here. Ash, Sony Vegas is software that you put onto a PC. And then you can get, if you go onto YouTube, you can put Sony Vegas intros in, and it lets you download the intros, and they're like blank, or they've got like the name of them in it. They'll give you the files, and you can just change it to your name. Like if you look at Rico's is one of the main ones on Sony Vegas, where it's like spinning up and coming up. That's a Sony Vegas intro. All the ones that I do are Sony Vegas intros.
I know Johan did Rico's, then Rico changed the music.
Yeah. But you've got to be careful with the music you use, you see. As long as it's royalty free, you're good.
So now, you put the Sony Vegas beginning in on YouTube, you do that edit? No, I mean, you do it on Sony Vegas, but you add it to the beginning of your videos through YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. That's odd.
It's like
YouTube used to be a creator studio where you could do things like that, and now they took that away.
Yeah. Sony Vegas software. No, it's not. Well, it is if you get it from BitTorrent site. You can download it.
Like the PowerDirector app I have for my phone.
Exactly.
It's free, but when it's free, it puts a PowerDirector icon in the corner of the screen, and they lock high definition. So you pay them like $5 American, and then they unlock it.
Yeah.
They unlock the high definition, and they take all the ads away. So it was the best $5 I ever spent. Because every time you try to do something, an ad comes up, and right where you think you should close it is where you buy the ad or add the app. They were sneaky like that.
Yeah. Oh, Ailey likes the food, Dave.
Oh, good. They're eating it. Right.
Yeah, instead of mandarins are eating it too.
Yeah.
Ask if you want me to do one, I'll do one for you. I'll do anyone one. If anyone wants an intro, I'll do an intro. At a price $1 million.
$1 million.
No, I'm good. Like I say, it takes me. Well, it depends what you want. But it only takes me 10, 15 minutes to knock one out.
Oh, Johan said it takes him a long time to do the ones like the one he did for Rico. Takes quite a bit of effort. Yeah.
Doesn't.
Well, maybe he's doing something different, or he's got a really old computer. I don't know.
Yeah. Or he's got computer literacy like me. Takes me forever to do anything on my phone. Terrified of computers.
Get a teenager.
Got one.
Yeah, they're expensive, but they come in handy for that tech stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Seen this, Dave? He got it for Dr. Walsh. Got it for £2.69. That Director app thing, 50% off Christmas offer.
There you go.
Steve speaking English again. £3 proper deal.
Well, Doc, like me, used to use the YouTube Creator Studio. And they used to allow you to just take a bunch of videos, put them together. They give you certain things for the breaks. And it was really neat. And then they took it away, and Doc was lost. So, as I was. And I think Kevin told me about PowerDirector. I said, hey, Doc, try this. Because Doc wasn't even making videos once they took it away.
See, I use KindMaster. So I use that.
Yeah.
I use that. I don't know if you can see it. I use that.
I'm sure there's a bunch of them. I'm sure there's a bunch of them, but a lot of them don't do what you want them to do when you download them.
Yeah, with this one, it used to be free. Do you know, like the one like you say? Then they put like a watermark on it, and you could only do so much, and so then they started charging for it. You know, the same. Like with this one, this is KindMaster, but I just downloaded a dodgy copy. You know what I mean? So I didn't have to pay for it.
Yep.
So with this,
I have PowerDirector on my laptop, but it's different in the app, so it looks more involved.
Yeah, this is easy enough to do.
I would like to do picture-in-picture on some of my videos, like show a coral and then off to the side show it 3 pictures of how it grew.
Yeah. Well, on this one, just say if I did that. I don't know if that is. If that been answered, it's funny. Hello. Hello.
A video on this topic, hey. I always thought of doing a real quick, simple video for the people who don't know how to make a video. And like how simple it can be. Well, no, how simple it can be. You take a video on your phone.
Yeah.
You go to YouTube. You push the little camera at the top. I think it's camera. It's upload. And it'll ask you, would you like to make a video now? Or all of your videos should be shown there. What your phone has. Going to give YouTube access to your device, but it'll ask you. So if you click on one of your videos and set it to private, once it's uploaded, go into your video manager and make all the changes you want to make. Change the title. Otherwise, it's just going to have whatever your phone labeled it as.
Right.
And publish it. You can put things in the description. You can also put tag marks in it. I think it's called tags. And that'll help it be found in searches more easily. Like if it's a Red Sea Reef, put Red Sea Reef.
Yeah.
You're talking about
like keywords.
Keywords, exactly. But if it's your first video, the algorithm is going to bury you in YouTube. I mean, you're not going to just show up on the side. Like if you're watching a PRS video, your first video isn't going to be.
Yeah.
But you got to get there somehow.
Yeah, see, I've been saying for a long time I want to make a couple of videos, and I've tried it, but I've just not had the balls to post them. But it's more for a sort of a video diary, you know what I mean? Almost more for myself than anybody else.
You can put them up and mark them as unlisted, and then nobody can watch them unless you want them to.
Ah, that's pretty cool. I might try that. I didn't know that.
There's 3 ways. Unlisted, somebody needs the link to see it. Private, nobody can see it except you. And then published is it's out there for the world.
Yeah, that makes sense. I might try that. I did. Yeah, see, I thought everything you posted up was obviously available for viewing.
Yeah. I mean, maybe for the government.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
All's on the phone, King.
It's like I've just switched over from Apple to Samsung for my phone. It's the first new phone I've had in like 2 years, and everything is, you know, can Samsung have access to this? Can it record this? Can it record this? And I'm kind of thinking, why? You know?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Makes you
I don't like
want to
it.
go in the kitchen and make a tinfoil helmet.
I think it's Google that every time you leave a place, it's like, would you like to add pictures of this to the Google Hangout or something like that? You know, they know we're, hey, you
My
were
iPhone never did that.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't there. It must have been somebody else. I was next door.
My iPhone never did that, but with this one, it's everywhere you go. It's, would you like to leave a review, or, you know, would you like to tell us more about this location?
Yeah, that's Google. You can probably turn it on. I used Filmora Go. I forget why I stopped using Filmora and went to the other one. Filmora Go was the first one I had. I think it's just my phone was crap and didn't have enough space, and Filmora Go took more space. That might have been it, where it would get to 89% creating a video and then just crash my phone. But that was on me, so nothing against Filmora. So the other thing on YouTube is please landscape your videos. I think even if you're watching them on a phone and somebody took the video on a phone, it still puts the bars down the side.
Yeah, we just had that with Paul before he opened Hangouts when he was in the car.
Right.
It was, what do you call it? Hot dog bun, not hamburger bun. That's what they used to say at school, isn't it? Portrait.
Yeah. And that's it. I mean, you can just talk while you're doing your video and explain it. That's, you know, we call that kind of shoot and go.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
That's
you can just go again.
Yeah. See, and how is it for like recording? So like obviously if I've done a video and I'm talking on the video and it's not right, or even if you wanted to cut it and add a different part in, can you do the audio separately to the video, or is that like with software you need?
That's where you need to edit. Now some phones have it. Your iPhone came with iMovie, but you just switched, so.
Actually, I still have the iPhone, and I sat in the bath one day playing with that, and I could not figure it out.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you used to be able to redo the voice on YouTube in the Creator Studio, but they took that option away.
So I take it you got to pay for that now if you want to do that.
Well, no, there's free apps. So like I said, the PowerDirector is the one I'm using. Filmora Go is another one. There's a bunch of them, but when you go in your app store, there's a lot of them that sound like they're going to work, and when you get them, they don't really do anything.
I mean, I've got a pretty good support network locally. I mean, like Michael Aarons is only 15 minutes or 10 minutes from my house. Paul's literally 2 minutes down the road.
Yeah, no, they can get you sorted, definitely. But yeah, if you could just make a good video all in one shot, you know, aim your camera, say what you want to say, catch what you want to catch. Try not to shake it around too much, because once it goes on like a computer screen, you're gonna need to give out Dramamine.
Yeah, it's like amplified.
Yeah. And then just load it up like that, and it would work.
I think
A lot of guys do it. That's what I did for the first 6 months.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a try. Because I don't think I'm at the point where I can make like an educational video. You know what I mean? Like I don't consider, like I've been in the hobby a while now, but I still consider myself an absolute novice.
Right.
But like I say, it's more of a video diary sort of thing.
Yeah, that's why I use it. I use it as a free cloud service.
Yeah, exactly.
People just actually tend to want to watch them, though. So you'd be surprised.
Well, I'm like that. I go looking for new stuff, you know. You get to the point where you've seen them all, you know, and then you're just waiting for something else.
Right. Well, usually when I sit down to watch videos, I go to subscribers, I think it's called. Drop down what you got. You got home, trending, and subscriptions. I go there and it shows everyone I'm subscribed to who put out a video today.
Yeah.
And that's what I watch. I watch people I'm subscribed to. Also, if I make a video and I see a name leaving a comment on my video and I haven't seen their videos in a while, I'll go to their page because they're supporting me. So I'll go to their channel just to make sure I didn't miss something. A lot of times I do. That's kind of how I feel about it. You know, you sub somebody, they sub you back. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm up over 650 now. I'm actually sharing it with the world. Everybody's like, why can't we see how many subs you have?
And how long has your channel been running?
I've been doing the fish tank stuff for just over a year.
Yeah.
Because December, you know, December was a year. I've had a channel for a while, but it wasn't monetized and it wasn't just guitar for friends. I had about 20 subs for 3 years.
Yeah.
But that got annoying. Play a song on my guitar and then they take the audio away. But they'd leave the video up, but there was no audio. So here I'm strumming away like a retard.
Oh God, absolutely dying. I know it probably sounds a bit like dirty, but it's just because I'm at the gym. So that explains the breathing in case anybody's wondering.
It's that I was looking at a picture of corals and getting like deep breath.
I know. The missus came in the bathroom a couple of weeks ago and I actually had the line of, why can't you just watch porn like a normal guy?
Tell her that is
my missus at the side of me now. She's the same. She thinks I take it too far on YouTube and that. Watching videos and that. You're sad. That's what I get off her.
Yeah. It's like when I'm on these, when I'm on the hangouts at home and I can just get the stare, you know, because our tank's in the living room and they're trying to watch telly. I just get the stare and she just looks at me. Sometimes I don't even have to be looking at her and I can feel her looking at me, you know.
I blow detritus off my rocks about once a day if I can. Usually,
I'll do that about once a week when I stir my sand. I'll stir my sand. I'll leave it 10 or 15 minutes. Then I'll blow it off the rock.
Yeah, I blow off the rock and I do it at night just because I know it's going to bubble scrub in an hour once the lights go out.
Yeah, I'm guilty of not doing anything as often as I should. Yeah. Although I got the SW4 power head for my birthday in the beginning of August, and it's kind of sad, but I only just cleaned it for the first time the other day. And oh my God, what a huge difference.
Yes.
I was probably getting 10% of the output that it should have been putting out. And it didn't look that bad, but there was just nothing coming out. I cleaned it and it was like, it seemed to be stronger than I remember it being when I first switched it on.
Well,
Amazing.
I have the PP8, same thing. Clean it every once in a while.
Yeah.
DM, there's a few things you can do about Miracle Mud. If you go to Elegant Corals, there is a Rico's Reef tank. What do they call it?
10% off. Is it 10% or 20%?
Code. Some kind of code, discount code. Or look on eBay. I just found a 10-pound bag for $54, which, believe it or not, is a savings.
eBay. Sometimes people buy and don't want to use it, so you might be able to get cheaper on eBay.
This guy had 10 bags. It was called Reef something. Was it the channel name or, you know, the store name?
Yeah, eBay scares me. You never know if it's real.
Make sure it's not Fiji mud, though.
Yes. Ecosystems, not the Carib Sea mineral mud. Ecosystems, Miracle Mud. You want miracle.
Hey, so I had a thought the other day. My sister lives, Dave will probably know where it is. My sister lives in Key West, right?
Yep.
Now, if she was to go out and set up some racks somewhere, a friend of hers is a lobster fisherman. So if she was to go out and set up some racks somewhere, buy a few frags and stick them in the water, what do you think? Does anybody know anything about like the legal side of that?
Yeah, she would need some kind of permit, I think, just to even farm them. Because if they
Right.
did grow, when she went and took them out, they'd catch her taking them out, even though they're hers.
Right. See, I didn't know if it was also maybe something from like invasive species or something along those lines.
Sure. Sure, they don't want you putting like Aussie corals in the Florida Keys.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I grew up there as a kid, and when we used to go out to the reef, I saw a video of Lukey not too long ago, and it's nothing like I remember it being. And that was only, I don't know, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it was at the point when they started sinking everything for artificial reefs, and they just declared that you couldn't any longer fish on the reef.
Mm-hmm.
But videos of it now, looks completely different. And I was watching a documentary not long ago, and they were showing somewhere where I used to go snorkeling, and it was literally just fields and fields of SPS, and I'd never seen any of that down there. There's nothing there.
Right. The other problem with farming things in the ocean is when you put them back in a tank, they don't seem to do as well. They're a lot more difficult to maintain because they're used to having ocean water and sunshine.
Yeah, yeah. So I suppose like a maricultured coral is probably somewhere. I suppose, yeah, it's more on the side of wild caught, isn't it?
Yep. But it'd be a cool experiment. If I lived down there and just had that PAR reading from the sun, you know, being in the right location, I would definitely try and do something with the sun.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, obviously, like I say, at that point, I mean, my dad even now, I mean, he was a dive master. It was his business. You know, that's how we made a living, taking people to see the reef.
Right.
And at that point, I was interested in corals, but didn't even realize or think about keeping them in my house. You know, it was like a totally alien concept to me then. But then again, I suppose 15 years ago, the hobby wasn't anywhere near as big as it is now.
Right. DM's Reef, you're in America. I can give you my eBay link where I bought it off of. And like I said, it's cheaper than your 70. It's 54. And if you see Cruz on here, ask him if there's some kind of deal for 4 bags, or I don't think there is, but he did give the discount. Rico's Nano, or Rico's Reef Tank, I think is what you write down. All right, eBay.
What's the weight per gallon ratio, like recommendation for that?
I forget. When I bought the 2 pound, they make a little 2 pound bag that goes in a plastic container. And they say that's good for 30 gallons. So.
Yeah, so I'd probably need 2 of those. Yeah, those are the bricks, aren't they? I think I saw those on American Reef Keeping, is it?
Yeah, but it's not physically a brick. It is still loose substrate.
Yeah, it's just in a tray.
Right. Tray is very, don't spend any money on the tray. The tray is the thinnest piece of plastic.
Yeah, just Tupperware.
Not even. It's more like when you buy a row of cookies. You buy Oreo cookies and there's 3 rows. That thing that holds them. That's basically what that tray is.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It may even.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to find it over here sort of last year, maybe just over a year ago. And I never bothered with it, and ever since Paul's got a hold of it, and it's ended up in quite a few places, and everybody that's used it all said the same thing. Really, really good results. So
I'm trying to get my daughter to eat beans and she's not having it. She's 16-year-old.
She won't eat beans.
I don't like it. She don't like it.
Oh, damn, the price went up. I just went back to the place where I got it for $54. It's $68 now. Huh.
Wow, wow.
No, I'm not eating them for years. Why are we eating now?
You might have gotten in trouble for selling it so cheap. You know what? The link probably wasn't going to work in the chat anyway.
I like the Cocoa Puffs area.
So
What you've got to do, if you want to put a link in, Dave, you've got to go that bit LY, even with an outside link.
Right.
And then you've got to copy the bit LY. You've got to put the bit LY link in the chat. Then you've got to copy the bit LY link in the chat, then paste it in again, and it works.
How much was
I'm not
it?
looking about for a link. You see what it is with Miracle Mod? If you think of the way Miracle Mod works, people think it's expensive, but it lasts a long time. And the way I do it, because I change it every so many months within the reactor, it lasts me longer.
Yeah, I suppose because you're using less at a time, aren't you? But because it's sort of fluidized, you're getting more.
Wrong. You don't fluidize it.
But you're running water through it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm running water through it, but I'm not fluidizing it. Fluidizing it is where you let it rock, like rock and smash against each other and crush up.
Right, like GFO.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You want it
Okay. I just thought fluidizing was like literally just running water through it. See, it'd be perfect for me as well because where my refugium is, the water passes over the top on both baffles and nothing comes underneath. So it would literally be nice and undisturbed. I was contemplating putting a sandbed in there because I can guarantee it'll go anaerobic.
Well, if it's like that, it's nice and steady. That's what do you remember?
Oh. They suggest you get at least an inch to an inch and a half deep of the substrate. And whatever benefit that's giving you, I think you would lose that benefit in a reactor because you're not going to be anaerobic in a reactor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally using it for the minerals, Dave. That's it.
Gotcha.
I'm not really using it for anything else.
In a refugium with 1 to 1.5 inches, you're getting a lot of microfauna growing in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, Paul, you're still you don't have a fuge, do you?
No.
Don't believe in them.
Dirty, that.
It's dirty. No, mine's dirty. They're usually not, but mine is. I don't know. It's still a funny.
Bob's Reef Tank, yes, I think it was Reef Shop with like a a dash in between was the seller's name.
King of Solid. So is the water dripping out of the reactor? It's running really slow out of the reactor. Really slow, yeah. I've got I think it's a 1,000 litre pump, and it's on the lowest setting. On the highest, it's 1,000, yeah, and on the lowest, it's think it's 500 litres an hour. Might even be less than that.
Wow.
But it's the Jabo 1000. Or J-Cod 1000, whichever it is.
I didn't know they did one that small. I was looking the other day for that. Don't they do a 650 as well?
Oh, I don't know. It might be 1,000. It might be less than that. I'll have a look now. 1 second.
Unless it is that 650.
Well, a 3.0 cable work as well as a 2.0 on a device not compatible with. Oh, yes, they will. A 3.0 will work just as well. It'll just give you a 2.0 if it's running the 2.0 device. Give me a second.
Yeah, 3.0 cable will work in place of a USB cable down. Just twists as well, the range, like that, to bring up the speed. It's like difference between Cat 5 and Cat 6. Use Cat 6 on Cat 5 application, that kind of stuff.
Dave, were you here before when we were talking about filter socks?
I don't use them.
Yeah, see, you're a Fuge guy though, aren't you? See, I'm the same. I use it every now and again to polish the water, but like I'm talking once every 3 or 4 months. I'll use a 100 micron sock for a day. That's it.
I throw some pinky filter pad in the last bubble trap if I want to polish the water. If it's real, I'll throw a little carbon. I actually have a 12-inch media bag with a zipper on the top. I can fill it up with carbon.
See, I put a bag of carbon in mine. I don't know. Tank's just turned a year old, so I probably did it 9 months ago. And I never took it out. And the way I was thinking about it was I started watching a video a while ago about how much bacteria would probably colonize carbon.
Sure, it's a lot of surface area. Nothing wrong. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with leaving it in.
Well, this is it. I'm terrified of taking it out. I don't want the tank to go into like a mini cycle.
No.
So as a quick rundown, what tank is it that you've got?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Custom built, made at home, 100-gallon. Measures 41 by 24 by 24.
Cool.
And I have a 40-gallon sump underneath. Half of the sump is Fugium.
Yeah.
1200 pump it is.
It's a 1200 pump?
Yeah, on the reactor it's 1200. Yeah. Hello, Woody. How you doing? Yeah, but it's 1200, and it's running. I think it's one setting higher than the lowest. But bearing in mind, it's pushing through nearly 2 pounds of miracle mud, so not a lot of pressure is being pushed through it. Links there, Woody, if you want to jump in.
I've been sprinkling miracle mud into my refugium. Slowly.
Into what, Dave?
I already have a sand bed in my refugium.
Right.
Well, with 10 pounds of mud, so I've just been putting a little dusting on every couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
See, I've been toying with the idea of going bare bottom in my display and putting my sandbed into my Fuge.
Yep.
You what? You're going to put your sandbed into your Fuge?
Yeah, I'm thinking about moving the sandbed down to the sump.
Stop. Let me stop you there, right? When you take your sand out of your tank, don't put it back in your system. It'll just be full of shite everywhere.
Well, no, obviously I'd wash it.
No, I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't. No, honestly, it's that much piss-arsing about changing sand over. It's worth just buying new sand because it's cheap enough as it is.
Yeah. Well, even if I did it that way, I'm just thinking of the sheer factor of it being less disturbed. You know what I mean? I would be able to have an actual remote, I suppose, deep sandbed. Because to be fair, I've put one of the Brightwell bio bricks in, and I use all Brightwell stuff. Like I've got total faith in them. But to be honest,
your free block.
Yeah, but I don't. to be honest, I don't really think that there's much anaerobic bacteria in there.
Hang on, what makes you think that? Why? Because you can't see it.
Well, no, just because, I mean, I've always had sort of high nitrates, haven't I?
Don't make a difference. The high nitrates are not going to kill your bacteria.
No, but surely they'd bring it down to near zero, especially with the fuge. Once my phosphates drop down to near enough zero, the nitrates stop coming down because that's all the algae will take up.
Right, no, right. The way it works, right? That bacteria is in that block. It will be doing wonders for your stuff. It will be. Straight away. Right, but your sandbed is going to contain a lot of shit, more than they can actually eat. So they can only do so much. That's what people don't realise. They can only do so much. You've got to do the rest by feeding less, cleaning more, adding more, like the outbreak and stuff like that. Using that stuff. 460.
That sounds like work, that, mate.
Well, but it's not, because it's easy to do. You're pouring some feed.
Yeah.
What you need to do is get that sandbed plate first. It looks like that needs sorting out.
Well, I'm still dosing. I still dose a capful every week of not triage. What's it? Outbreak. Yeah.
I wish I had the capful. Since Christmas, I've gone through 2 bottles of 460, which is like outbreak.
Yeah. See, but my tank's the size of your sump, though, isn't it? So stuff lasts me a lot longer.
So I just pour
it's funny, isn't it? Because people always say, you know, when you're buying a tank, buy the biggest tank you can, because that's going to be, you know, your biggest cost. I'm like, well, it may be, but if I'd have bought a massive tank, I'd have spent 10 times what I've spent by now, because just from dosing stuff lasts me forever. I think the tank and the equipment's the last of your worries, isn't it? You know, you start coming up with overheads, salt, you know, whatever you're dosing, like 2-part and stuff like outbreak.
So I love using it. Right, hang on a minute. Let me scroll up here a little bit. I'm going to have a jump back to the chat. Just jump outside. Need more coffee. Be right back. That's what I've just done, Dave. Made myself a cup of coffee. Austin's Aquarium. Chibio. He'll be right back. He always is. Just messaging you. Do those air cans I use? Love my very well. DM lives in Chicago. Near Elegant Corals. King of Sol. Elegant Corals. They'll sell Miracle Mud. I've got my little nano up and running. I need a little fish. Sorry.
What did you say then? You need a little fish, did you say?
Yeah, for me nano tank.
Oh, I've got a blue damsel at home. Come and get it. He's in the sump. Ready to go.
Have you got a damsel in your sump?
Yeah, a little regal damsel. Come and get it. I tell you what, it's a really friendly fish as well. The reason it's in the sump is it keeps getting beat up.
You catch it.
I've already caught it. It's in the sump. It's in the return chamber of my sump. It's tiny.
Catch it and bring it me.
Actually,
you get free stuff when you come out.
I do, yeah. I've not been for a while. I've forgot nothing left. Yeah, will do. I feel bad for it in there as well because it's lit 24/7, isn't it? So whenever it wants to go to sleep, it's got to go and hide behind the return pump in the shade. But yeah, it's a nice, fat, healthy fish. Really fat. It's like a little barrel.
I'll put it in my little nano.
Damsel.
I know.
Besides that, the good thing is, oh yeah, because it's all, how many litres is it? 14.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, you don't want any more than one in there, do you? Really?
I don't want any in there, but I think I need a fish to keep the colour alive.
What about like a little yasha goby with a pistol shrimp or something like that?
Nah, I'll just stick that in it.
Yeah.
It'll survive. I won't let it die.
I really want to convert my fluval edge, you know. I've nearly talked her into it. My only issue is I neglect my tank now. So if it was any smaller, and I had 2 of them, you know, I'm lazy. And I think with a new tank, especially a new tank that small, just evaporation alone. I mean, I top up manually. I don't have an ATO anyway, but it's just if I forget to top it up and it goes 2 days without being topped up, a lot of evaporation in it in a 46 litre. But how are you managing yours?
So the last little bit again, because I missed it.
How are you managing your? Have you put an ATO on that tiny tank, or are you just topping it up every morning, or what?
It's got a lid on it, so it's not much evaporation. It's got an evaporation lid on it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'll just top it up with a bit of RO if I need to. It's 15 litres. It's upstairs in my bedroom. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, that's true.
Or a little glass of water in there every now and then.
Yeah. Well, when I set it up low salinity anyway. So what I've been doing, I've just been taking a little bit of water out of my main system, pouring it in.
Yeah. How is that possible? Peanut butter, 3.3 carbs.
Let me just go and turn my lights on upstairs. 1 second. I don't turn my lights on at all. I turn them on at this time and I turn them off when I go to bed.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm doing the whole New Year's thing and dieting. And I've just walked into Aldi and it's so hard. There's cakes everywhere. I've been trying to weigh it up in the sense of if I don't buy chocolate sort of when I go to the store every day or, you know, in a week, that gives me an extra 10 pounds I can spend on the tank every week.
And you don't have chocolate in the house.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be warm today. Yesterday was our first day above freezing. I went and put my car stereo in. Did a hell of a job too, I must admit. Where'd everybody go? Got quiet.
Right, I'm back. Lights on now. I'll go up in a bit and show you. I'll put my phone on and show you. I'm just going to peel some spuds.
Oh, it's gonna be 60 degrees in New York City on Friday. 60 degrees. That's going to be like shorts.
What's 60 degrees in English?
I don't know.
Steve, where are you? He usually tells us because he's British now. Where's thing gone, Jordan?
I could ask Alexa. Alexa,
Yeah,
60 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius.
60 degrees Fahrenheit is 15.56 degrees Celsius.
that is warm compared to what it was last week.
Yeah.
That's a big jump, isn't it?
It has been below, well, for you guys, it has been below 0 for 2 weeks here. Below 0 Celsius. Like we got snow last week. It's still here. Hasn't gone anywhere. Yesterday was the first day above freezing.
Well, it's been warm here today and all that. Going to work sweating my bollocks off.
That's the thing about this time of year. You don't know how to dress. I go to work. Sometimes I'm outside. Sometimes I'm inside. Sometimes I'm both. It's going to be 20 degrees in the morning and 40 degrees in the afternoon. Put the long johns on or no?
I said I was out in a big waterproof coat and everything. Didn't rain. Big thick waterproof coat. Walking around was pumping out with sweat.
Yeah. got people in the Lagoon Squad for the Nano Challenge. That's what we're calling them. Everybody who's got that 25-gallon innovative marine lagoon tank.
Oh, tell him Dave sent you. He will take care of you. Huh?
I guess DM is Dave. Dave. He's telling King about an LFS in Chicago.
And Cruz sent you. In Chicago, isn't he, Cruz?
Yeah, Chicago area. Lots of banging around. Who's banging around?
That's me. Preparing dinner.
I thought Reefing with O was on doing dishes.
Oh, no. He's the worst. He's the worst of that. That are screaming kids. Ah! So we need to get a topic. Let's get a topic. Let's talk about something.
I'd tune in for that, Sandy. Boots and Wranglers.
There's good picking topics.
Sandy put her lagoon tank on Instagram. She's in.
How many people are in altogether now, Dave?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anybody take a count yet? How many people are in the Nano Challenge? Because there's no place to just go see it. I mean, all right, I'm going to open up YouTube. I'm going to search Rico's Nano Challenge. Just do a quick. Rico's Nano Challenge. I have to talk when I type. Sorry. Okay. Dave's Nano Tanks. Squircle Theory, 2. DC Reefer, of course, is 3. Aqua TV, 4. Nano, 5. Electric Reef, 6. Inappropriate Reefer, 7. Aqua Spendthrift, 8. Smokey's Reef, 9. Wayne Scott, 10. Johan, 11. Sorry. Easy, 12. KindMaster, 13. Reefer Gill, 14. Fishy Snowman, 15. West Coast Reefer, 16. Smokey, we said Smokey already. 16. Reef Room, 17. Haley, 18. Joey, 19. Joe, 20. Mad Dog. Mad Dog's in?
Why have you not said me yet?
Mad Dog's in? 21. John, 22. Paul, 23.
Hey.
Electric. Nano. Chris, 24. Sandy, 25. Ed, 26. John Gale, 27. And then it starts to go over again. Chris's Fish Room. I see 30 people easy.
That's good.
Could be 50. I don't know. Kevin's Aquarium. Ryan's. Oh, and Dion's in. Dion's our freshwater guy. Got a big freshwater channel. Lots of African cichlids and lots of tanks.
Right.
What's going on, Dave? What's going on, Paul?
Hey, man, dog.
What's going on, Davey?
What's going on?
Chilling.
How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
It's
Not
good
good enough
enough.
to go to the post office, though.
Nah, not that good. Not that good. I think I'm gonna have to. Think I might have to do another operation, but that's another story, man. Not looking forward to that.
Well, you've got to have another one.
Yeah, I think that's the outcome because my spine's bowed out. It's pushed out in the back, so I got a bone sticking out in the back.
What caused it? Have you had a fall or something?
Nah, I had no fall or nothing. I think the operation caused it, innit? One problem fixed, another one occurs.
Usually the case with operations, isn't it?
Yeah, the weekend. I think what caused it, the doctor's saying, is they had some complication, as you know, while I was in there that long. When they had to cut away some of the bones from my spine. So the one of the disc is very, very slim, so it can't support the pressure, so it's collapsed. I think that's what they're saying.
Jesus.
So now they're gonna have to go in there and try and put it back and put some metal supports on it.
That doesn't sound pretty, does it?
Yeah, that's if I do it though, man. Yeah, you know, I went to get it fixed and came out with more problems. So no matter what they say to me, how good it sounds. They said it last time and it sounded good, you know.
Yeah.
I was only meant to be in there for 12 hours. I was in there for over 2 weeks. So it didn't, you know. So no matter what they say to me this time, I'm gonna take it with a little bit of pinch of salt.
2 weeks of hospital food. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Get your missus got KFC.
Yeah, she came up every day when I was there.
It's not easy, you know, like when you got little ones and that. Rushing to the hospital and back and all that, is it?
Nah. It was hard work, but she done it.
Got a sub party going on.
Oh, yeah. Sub me up, Buttercup.
Everybody sub Paul too while you're in here.
Sub Mad Dog. If you're not sub to Mad Dog, just sub to Dave, you get banned.
I think all these guys are sub to me.
I can't actually find anyone new to sub. Everyone who goes to sub to seem to be sub to him already.
Yeah, I do that a lot. Like live streams are going on. I'm just what I'm doing. When it's quiet, I'm just going through channels.
Yeah, sub to everyone already, man.
I usually go up the list, you know, like, and see if I've subbed them all. And most of the time, it's like, Dave, I've got to resub him, or you, Mad Dog, I've got to resub you. You know what I mean?
Wow, I hear that. Reef Keeper. He said he's had 3 spine surgeries and possibly need a 4th. See what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense me doing this. This will be my 3rd one because even though I done one when I was in there, that closed me up. Then my spine fluid started leaking. Couldn't stop the leak. They had to go back in. So that was 2. So now they're trying to say they probably need a 3rd one. I ain't feeding that. Because your count look like it's just going up and up and up.
Hi, Mad Dog. So Ash is the subject.
Yeah. I'm just going over there now. All right, I got you, Ash. My channel is not just reefing though, so you can unsubscribe if you want, because I do a lot of gaming. Even though I do upload reef videos, but I know a lot of people don't like that.
But always stay on his channel, because when he does live gaming, if he types something in his chat, it says it aloud, so it's funny.
I do that in my my live stream for my reefs as well now.
It's funny. It makes me tickle. Let the dogs out.
I actually like it. I don't have to keep, you know, like when I'm streaming, even if I'm doing like the reef, they're talking about fish or whatever else on a live stream, Like the other day when I was doing the water change, it actually helped because I was over there by the bucket. So I didn't have to come back read the screen. She was just saying, you know, every time someone said something, she would tell me who's saying it while I'm over there. So I didn't have to come back and forth to read the comments. So I like it like that for that reason.
Yep. I think it is good because you don't miss anything in the chat.
Yeah, you don't miss anything. Even if someone deletes, if someone says something and deletes it, she still reads that.
Right.
You can't retract your comment with her.
Yeah, once you type it and hit enter, she's got it.
Yep.
How would you do that, Mad Dogs?
I make her nervous.
It's speed chat. Oh, she don't like Dave.
She don't like Dave.
Yeah.
She says everything I say really fast. Dave's gonna text, blah, 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 gets me over with.
I don't know why she only does it with Dave.
I make her nervous.
If I never had my if someone didn't take my spanner away, I could have shared it, and I was trying to share it with you, but it won't let me share it. No, it won't let me share the it won't let me share the link.
No, but I'm gonna give you a spanner. Just put something in the chat like I or something so I can grab you.
Yeah. Paul, you would never want to do that if you had a Hangouts going with people trying to talk. But like Mad Dog says, it's good when he's gaming or doing something because
I wouldn't use it for like the Hangouts. No, not for the Hangouts. If you're doing work on your tank and you got your hands in the water and
that's
perfect for that. Yeah, but perfect for that.
Yeah, it's good for that. I've done live streams before where it's not an Hangout, it's just me doing live streams.
Right. Like before when you were in the car, nobody could join.
Yeah.
Would have been good.
Who is
there he is there.
Paul you're talking about?
It's easy to set up as well. Easy to set up.
In time. I'm Paul.
Oh gosh. Got me in
Ash, I have the Jabo PP8, and I do have half-inch glass as well. That thing stays put. If that's what you guys are talking about. That's moving along pretty good. Gotta go put my new pump in today.
What pump have you got?
I think it's a DCP 8000 sine wave Jabo. 8,000 liter.
8,000.
8,000. I ain't playing.
And what size? How many gallons is your system?
Well, it says it does 200 and maybe 2.15 gallons an hour. 2,215, I think. My system is 100 gallons. My sump is 40. I haven't figured out a rock displacement, but I'm over 100 gallons of water.
Clip clap Reef. I'm about to try to shoot a video on a new Samsung tablet. I won't even bother on a tablet.
Well, Reefing with O gave me a Jabo pump, which was very nice of them. And it does about 600 gallons an hour. And it's just not enough with the head pressure to do what I want to do. So I had to get another one. And this one was $100. The one below it was $80, or $90. So I figured, why not? I can just turn it down. The difference in this pump.
How many gallons an hour did you say that one is? The new one?
Over 2,000.
Wow.
But I can turn it down. And the controller actually has a readout in percentage from 0 to 100. It doesn't just have the 8 dots, or however many dots are on them.
Just going to work out what that is in English. So, 2,000, you say, yeah? 2,000 gallons. That'll be the 7,570 litres an hour. The one I've got in is 6,000 litres an hour.
Well, it says it's 8,000 liters an hour. That's
the
the model.
J-Weight pouch. Yeah. So yeah, yours is the next one up from mine. So it goes up in twos, doesn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah. But do you have the sine wave one? In other words,
Not a clue, it's just a J-Weight one.
does it numbers on it or just dots?
Hey, sorry there, quick. I was trying to work something out with YouTube the other day when I'm streaming. I just want to check something on your stream, Paul. You know, everyone watching this, right? It says 27. Can everyone give it a thumbs up? Let me just see, because I keep thinking, you know, when I'm streaming, like it'll say like, say it says there's 12 or 15 people watching. It seems like there's only 3 people or 4 people in the chat sometimes when I'm, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think if there's like some misfire watching, or you know, just some fake views. I don't get it.
Are you going participants? On the top where it says live chat, click participants.
No, I'm just watching where it says there's 27 watching, Paul, and it's got 14 likes. I'm just trying to see if he can get 27 likes. I've never seen it 27 like 27.
I've never seen it. The thing is, people won't do it. People put it on and they just like walk away. It's running in the background.
Ah.
Yeah. I've seen CJ when he asks, he can usually get up to the amount that he has watching.
Oh, okay, so it does work. Shut up,
Right,
Dave. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. I was trying to get the thumbs up, Dave.
Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up.
Well, you know what I do on Rico's? I say, if we don't get another 10 thumbs up, we're shutting it down. Everybody thumbs up.
Right, we don't get another 10 thumbs up, I'm shutting it down.
That works. Right, it's going up.
Yeah, that'll make people get over there and hit that thumb.
Yeah, Dave, mine's got the box on the pump.
Look at it climb.
I didn't hear you, Paul.
Yeah, mine's got the box on the pump. You know, on the controller.
It's got the what? Does it have numbers?
The dots.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the dots.
That's why I got the new DCP, or I think it's DCP, but it's called the sine wave.
Right.
I think Laminar Flow is one of the newer guys on YouTube, and he has that pump. But he's got his sump down in the basement, you know, so he needs a lot of head pressure. He's got a crazy manifold on it, too.
Nah, Papa, I've only got a PC. I'm thinking of getting a PS4. Thinking about it.
Nah, don't get it. Just get an Atari 2600.
I've got one. The thing is with the PCs, right? I've got Atari with all the games on there. I've got the Nintendo 64 with all the games. I've got the I've got all the emulators, you know, for the old console, like the Sega 64, Sega Mega Drive. That's what I like with PC. You can get all the console games and put the console on your PC and play it, and it just turn your PC into the Sega Mega Drive or the old PlayStation or whatever console it is, even Game Boy.
Yeah, I've got it on the Raspberry Pi. Good.
I have a PS2 sitting here.
They're worth a few quid now. I tell you what, Dave, they're worth a few quid, aren't they, Mad Dogs?
Yeah, they are.
They're worth a few. Keep hold of it, because if the price just goes up, they don't go down on them, Dave.
Well, when I got it, it was just when not everybody had a DVD player when I got it. It was pretty cool when I got it. I think I watched my first DVD at home on the PS2.
Everyone's trying to convert me in the chat to get a P4. I might get one. I might get one. It's just the graphics looks terrible, man. That's the only thing. The graphics just looks. I hate when I say the graphic looks bad, but I think once you play on a PC and then you go back to the console, the graphics, you don't, you know what, you won't actually see it. But if you get a gaming PC, and then you go back to the P4, you look at it, the same games, it just looks ridiculous. Big difference.
My son has that Microsoft, that new Microsoft one. Well, not new, but whatever it is. Xbox?
Yeah, Xbox. Hey, Haley. Hey, girl.
Oh, Rico's on Instagram Live. Mad love. Is that good or bad, Haley? I be over there?
My battery's dead on my phone. I went over there. So where's my love?
Use a few more subs. You've got the Instagram people that like to be on Instagram, same as Facebook. It's hard to get subs like for YouTube off of Facebook and vice versa.
Yeah, it is, because I'm trying to turn my get all my, you know, my Mad Dogs Reef on Facebook. I don't know if I got you on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I started that up first. That's got over 4,000 and odd people that I used to talk to. I'm trying to get them all over to my YouTube now, but it doesn't see. A lot of them inbox me saying when they try to subscribe, is saying they need a Gmail account. I'm like, well, just make one.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. The views count. Like I'll put a lot of my updates. I'll go throw them on Facebook.
Mm.
The views count, but they can't even give you a thumbs up if they're not signed in.
Yeah.
I wonder if my hater made it to my new video. He was late yesterday. I didn't have any thumbs down last night. Usually he's there the first hour thumbing it down. Maybe I converted him or he just gave up.
I tried the Aqualifter pump. You know, for bubbling.
Tried to what, the pump?
The Aqualifter.
Yeah, I just hooked one up last night.
Yeah, I didn't think it. I don't know if it was a dodgy pump or something. Well, I only lent it off Nick, not to give it a go. And it was pumping the same amount of bubbles out as my pump I had. So obviously, inlet and outlet.
The thing that I like about the Tom's Aqualifter is it has that input one too, so you could throw a line outside, hook it right to the pump.
Yeah.
So you know you're getting fresh air through it.
But then I thought
it's noisy. I mean, compared to that little, what do they call them? iPumps or A-pumps?
Yeah.
Those little, those things are quiet as can be.
You see, that's what I'll do my head in, you know, vibrating noise. But
He showed up. I got my thumbs down.
I was going to say, this little pump I got from me, that come with that little nano I got, that little Pico. I took the air pump off the skimmer that come with it, put it in for bubbling, and geez, it produces some bubbles. That's what
they're good. What's nice about the Tom's pump is if it back siphons and you get water in it, it won't hurt it because it's
Reef girl.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello, Reef girl.
Everybody behave. We have a nano challenge coach.
Yeah, I'm working on my scape right now as we talk.
So if that's a judge, don't we all love Reef girl?
Oh my gosh, this clown is such an idiot. I can't stand this
clown. Oh, your missus, the clown.
Nah, my clown, right? Yeah, he's just getting on my nerves, man. I told you that Nem finally died, right? Did I tell you that Nem died?
I just put a Nem in my nano.
Yeah, mine's died, man. Washed up. I messed up as well when it was you know, when I say it was coming back, I was trying to I'm not saying I know you're listening, Death Mage. I'm not she did say that too, right? Because of the water quality, you know, in the Vicky's tank. Because the I turned the lights down and I noticed the colors was coming back on the NEM, right? And it would start opening again. But then the clowns were still bothering it and it weren't circling. So I made the mistake of putting it in Vicky's tank, not realizing that that's when I probably should have done some tests. The next morning I woke up, it just looked like a big blob of jelly just melted away. So Major said it's because there was no life in Vicky's tank, and because it was just fresh salt water, I would have thought it would have been doing some cycling stuff, but obviously I was wrong because it killed it instantly. The next morning I woke up, it was just like jelly. I should have just left it in the tank.
No, I'm not going to the top of it. You can't go all the way up anyway. Going to Dubai in 5 weeks, wants to go to the tallest building in the world and go to the top of it. I look out my bedroom window, I get over his leg. You know what I mean?
Take care, Phil. Hope the haircut comes out good.
Trying to resist making too many comments on the challenge tanks I've seen on Instagram. It's going to be lots of fun and really interesting. Get your comments on there. It's good to have comments. If you're a judge or not a judge.
Yep. He leaves the best comments too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get my escape. I ain't seen no escape like what I'm working on. You know, I got to do some crazy shit, but I ain't seen no escape like mine.
It's going to be something really mental, isn't it? You're just going to come outside full of mud sticking in tank. Mad dog's
Nah. Hey, my escapes is totally different from everything I've seen. Totally different.
There you go. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
You're not going to give us any little clues about Mad Dogs?
No clues.
No.
Nah, someone might try to copy me, man. What I'm basically doing is this, right? I've got how it's gonna look is this. You're gonna have the sand bed, right? Then you're gonna have one what you call them, the branch, one branch rack coming out the sand bed, and it's gonna go across the whole tank, but the aquascape's gonna be built on that. It's just one branch coming out, and then it's going to branch out into the whole aquascape. So all the rocks are going to be balanced, and one Pocana rock coming out of the sand bed.
How are you going to hold it down? Are you going to cement it to the bottom?
Nope. I've already done that. Don't worry about that shit, nigga. I've already done that, but I ain't seen nothing like it. It just looks like that's what it is. One rock coming out of the sand bed, and you can't see what it's underneath, or you can't. It just looks like it's coming out of the sand, and the whole of the other aquascape is just balanced out on that one. So there will be nothing to build up on the sand bed, as there's going to be only one slim piece of like the size of a banana coming out of the sand bed. That's the only thing touching the sand bed.
Well, that's going to be interesting to see how you've done that.
Ha ha.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. See, I ain't seen nothing like it.
Yeah. Well, I haven't, just by saying that. In time, do you run your skimmer 24/7? I run my skimmer 24/7, but the amount of crap that my skimmer actually takes out, it could take me a month to fill the cup.
What's going on, DC?
Hello, DC.
Hey, DC. What's going on, buddy?
I started getting into Zoas again. I never used to like. Well, I fell out of love with him. Now I fell in love with him again.
I like them.
Yeah, go on, Dave.
I just like them when they behave.
Well, that's it. That's why I got rid of them last time, Dave, because they overtook. I think when you set your tank back up and you see bald spots everywhere, you stick a Zoa, you know it's going to fill up in a couple of months, and I think that's why I like them at the minute. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. As soon as stuff starts growing, I'm like, I hate these.
I got pallies that are doing that. I put them on a rock all by themselves. They jumped on the glass. Now they're going up the back of the tank.
Yeah, I've got some pallets in mine. I actually removed a lot of them, and I've got a load come back now.
One little frag, one little four-headed frag. I have a boulder of them, and I've given them away to people.
That's it. Yeah, DC with his short little live stream yesterday. Wasn't short, mate. It was a good one.
Yeah, it's a good stream.
I think it's good when different people do, live streams, because you get different opinions, looking at different views, and so I like that. Everyone should do a live stream. DC Reefer has just did a super chat. DC, thank you very much. Love you to bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it. DC, you need to get your super chat set up.
Yeah, he has a sub count. You can do it.
That's it. Get it going. Get it set up.
I think all you need to do is turn it on, no?
Yeah, you just go into your settings and then turn it on within the settings. It's there. Once you've hit your mark, it says like super chat, activate. Just activate it, and that's it. It's automatically does it.
Well, Paul, do you have to monetize? Because I don't think he's monetized. So they have to have a way to give you the money.
No, yeah, I think you've got to set up the AdSense. Is it AdSense? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I think mine's set up. I don't know. I haven't hit $100 yet, so.
I think over here it's £60 over here.
Is it?
Yeah, so it's less than $100.
Yeah. I'm at about $88.
Saying that they're saying £60. When it was £60, that was $100. Now your dollar's gone up in price. Ours has dropped a lot.
Right.
Good. But DC will set it up next week.
Hey, DC, do you have a number of how many people are in the challenge? I was just counting on just how many people put videos in. I got up to about 30, and then I started getting confused because, start running into names over again. But there's at least 30.
It'd be nice if someone did a video and literally put all the people's YouTube channels so we can actually see competition.
Well, I think after the deadline, somebody should make a list somewhere, maybe on Reef Dude's site where he's got the rules. Because you have to be in by the 31st. You don't have to be wet. You don't have to be set up, but you have to say you're in.
Okay, that's cool. So I was thinking the tank had to be up by the 31st and running.
DC doesn't have a clue how many's in the challenge.
Yeah, that's right.
I suppose if you put in Instagram, like Rico's Nano Challenge.
Oh, we do. We have a hashtag. I don't know if you could see everybody in there again. Like I said, once you get so many, I went down the list and there were like the last 25 were all new people.
Yeah.
But then you start getting into, I have 2 things on YouTube already because I already put an update in for the.
What up, PB?
Hello.
Actually,
PB, I cannot find that light. I found the power supply, but I can't find the light.
I think I need to do my weekly Instagram one, actually. Probably behind on that. Let everybody see my anemone in there.
Yeah. Ayla's got one there. Wasn't you supposed to drop a link to the video first on Rico's YouTube about the challenge?
Yeah. Yep, I did that. For the first one, just saying it was in. He's in the shop. She can't hear us. She's only reading the chat. Put my nano on, but my glass is dirty. I'm embarrassed. Might glue some frags on it later. Yeah, there's a lot of lagoon tanks. A whole lot of lagoon tanks in there. That's cool. You guys in the lagoon squad, you have the exact same tank. That's going to be its own little thing to watch, you know, who can do what with the exact same tank. But thanks for inviting the rest of us in. I'm doing a JBJ 24, Matt. I love my JBJ cubed. Got to take that noisy damn hood off it, and then it's a nice tank.
Excuse me.
Good, Joey got the job. Good job, Joey. Good deal.
Thanks, Reddy. I need to do a Jedi. I said I need to stick a little fish in mine so we don't go tits up. But I said that Jordan's got a little fish. He's got a little damsel in his sump. I might just throw that in. One little damsel. Enough shit to feed the coral. That's what I want. Matt White, am I sub to you?
Oh, it looks like a new. Let's see. Go to.
I am sub to him. Yeah. JBJ.
Chilling, DC, chilling, man.
So people are in here.
Just giving them a bit of sauce on my aquascape that I'm working on for the Nano Challenge.
Oh yeah. DC's told us what his aquascape's going to be like. If he's not told you, he's not telling you now.
Hey, Matt White, I just subscribed to your channel. Thought I was.
You're not putting no videos up. That's not a problem. When you do put one up, you're going to have the subscribers to watch the videos when you do put them up.
Yeah, I've already got Matt White. DC trying the English slang. What's up, mate? What up?
No, he's not as bad as Steve.
Steve's all over the place. Had somebody from Greece in here the other night. He started speaking Greek.
Multicultural Steve.
Yes, Steve is nationwide bilingual. Worldwide. Sorry, worldwide.
I've got a lot of junk mail in my inboxes.
No, I don't think he does know Italian and Greek. I don't think he was Google translating. The only problem with doing it on Tuesdays, DC, is people say "see you next Tuesday" a lot.
Yeah.
But it was fun. That'd be cool. Rico goes through spurts. He'll do 2 weeks nonstop and then take a week off. So it's good for somebody to say every Tuesday I'm going to have this. Like Reef Dudes has Wednesdays. Fish of Hex comes on after Reef Dudes on Wednesday night. Kind of nice to have everybody, you know. But there's always something to watch.
Google Translate Steve. That's what it's.
What's up, fella Reefer?
Fellow Reefer, how you doing?
Where's Seymour? Seymour's not jumped in yet, has he? He was on the phone before, on the way back from work. He's not jumped in since.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, DC, what you could do with doing, you could do with doing a little video to tell people that you're going to do one every Tuesday. So people are going to your channel and pin it to the front of your channel so people know that you've got a live stream going every Tuesday.
Yep.
Because the only people that was on last night I know that you're going to do it Tuesday, and people that are reading the chat now I know that you're going to do it Tuesday. So do
some people,
yeah, go on, Dave.
yeah, some people are always out looking for a live stream, but some of your subscribers may not, and they may tune in for it if they know you're going to go live.
So I know that you'll do on Tuesday. We know that Deb does one on Wednesday, and we know that Michael does one on Friday, and we know that Rico does in all the gaps of that.
Sometimes.
Yeah. It's one of them though, if people pick a day, there's only 7 days in the week, so 7 people do a live stream. When someone wants to do a live stream, they're going to go in, hang on a minute, there's no days I can do one.
I stream Monday to Fridays if I can. I just throw up a stream. I like streaming my games and to keep my games going.
Yeah. Will you get a bigger audience doing a gaming channel instead of a like Bad Dogs like Reef channel?
Yeah,
I don't really do minds to get like I just like streaming. I'm not, if no one subscribed, they don't subscribe. If they do, they do, you know.
Yeah.
I've got a few messages saying, "Oh, more games." I don't ever reply because I'm just gonna stream what I want to stream. I'm not trying to build up like a channel, like, so I'm gonna dedicate to one thing.
Right.
I'm gonna do vlogs, I'm gonna do gaming, I'm gonna do reefing. Yeah, I just like documenting, like my stuff. If I'm doing a big game, chilling with the family or reef tank, I just do whatever I'm doing.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. Yeah, I'm on Instagram, but Instagram is mainly just I do most of the people on my Instagram follow because of my music, so I do. It's my Instagram is mainly for my music, but now and then I throw bits of reefing up and down.
Gotta put your nano on there once a week though. So.
Yeah, I know.
And his music is opera, by the way. He might look like he don't do opera, but he's an opera singer.
Yeah, I do opera, man.
Oh, don't break my glasses. My wine glasses started. My crystal wine glass set was ringing.
You know what, King Soul? The reason why the Twitch thing is hard for like my friends and family in Jamaica. They seem to say they can't never get on there, so that's why I do most of my game streaming and YouTube. Like my mum will pop in from Jamaica, my brothers in Jamaica will pop in on YouTube, so that's why I just keep it going on YouTube. It's easy for my family as well to just jump in and chat away when I'm gaming.
The challenge videos are posted once a month on YouTube and an update photo once a week on Instagram.
Yeah, I more than likely drop out for that reason, because I ain't gonna remember to do none of that.
Just take a picture of your tank and put it on Instagram.
Oh
really?
no, yeah, I will do it, but knowing me, I just forget. If no one don't remind me, I just forget. You know what I mean? But Def made she'll remind me, because she's
she'll remind you.
Yeah, she's picked up I am already. Sometimes I got so many little stuff going on in the background. It's hard to remember the smallest other little things.
Well, every Tuesday when DC does a live stream, say, "Hey, I got to take a picture."
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Reef Girl, yeah, I don't know. That's how it was discussed. I don't know if it made it to the rules on Devin's site, Reef Dude's site. But that's how it was discussed in the beginning.
Yeah, King Soul. I like the idea of, you know, and everyone likes the idea of getting paid to do stuff like this, you know. But that to me, the old trying to make money off YouTube to me is far fetched. So I don't really concentrate. I do the monetize on my videos and try not to put different songs in there so I can monetize them. But it's a far fetched, personally.
Yep.
I reckon if you got like 10, 20,000 subscribers, then you can start thinking about that. But right now, just do it for the fun of it.
It depends on your views.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I had a YouTube account called Upcoming Artists. That, for some reason, got banned. I don't know why it got banned, but I had a lot of subscribers on there, like loads and loads. But at the time I was doing that, I didn't know about the monetizing and all that stuff. I probably would have monetized it a bit better, or you know, but I ended up getting banned.
Yep.
I don't know why they banned me for that one, man.
Yeah, I do want to go to you can have, there's another top, but that's expensive as well.
Nah, I don't think I'll ever go Twitch King. So if my family can get on there from Jamaica, then I'll probably jump on there, but they can't seem to get on there for some reason. And I'm sure Twitch is easy. I don't think that they would even need an account, but they keep saying, "Oh, can't get on Twitch" or some crap. So I just think, okay.
Oh yes, Reef Girl. How is the Miracle Mud working for you? I put the 2 pounds into my system. I saw some great things happen right away, and then they fizzled out. So I put some more in. Because there's only 2 pounds in a big system. So I put about 5 more pounds in, and I got about 5 more pounds to go in. I just got to soak it first and make another little sandstorm. It's just the way I'm doing it. I'm not doing it in trays. I'm just adding it to the substrate in my fuge. Reef Girl, are you putting in any amino acids? Because that seems to get the polyps going too really well. I used the Aqua Vitro fuel in my tank, which was one of the things I started using right when I implemented the mud in September. And I think the sum of the two is really useful. I know some guys like the Acro Power too. Rico said fuel. I bought fuel, and then everybody was saying Acro Power.
The Acro Power, you don't need to put it in the fridge. That's the good thing about Acro Power. You can stick it on Dorsa.
Are you supposed to keep it cold? Oh, the Acro Power doesn't need to be refrigerated?
No. That's what's good about it. I think that's why a lot of people use it, because you don't need to refrigerate it.
Gotcha. I have a little compartment in the wall in my basement that goes under my front porch. So in the winter,
No worries, Ash. You're like a live chat. Or we just like hearing Dave's voice, one or the other. It's not a live chat without Dave on it, is it?
King of Soul, it depends how you're adding the mud. I mean, if you're putting it in trays, might as well get it all in there. The only reason I'm doing it is because I'm adding it to a live sand bed, and I don't want to smother the sand bed. That's why I'm kind of putting it in a little bit at a time. So my feather dusters and microfauna can work their way back to the surface, and then I'll bury them again, so to speak. That's the only reason I'm doing it slowly. If you're putting it in a tray and putting it in your sump, do it all at once.
There is a way. There is a way you could do it. 1 second. If you put in all your miracle mud in, if you put half of it in now and then 4 weeks later, a month later, put the rest in, you know when you're ready to change it, that one's going to come out a month before the other one, so you're not taking all of it out at once.
Right. Yeah, you could do that too. I'm not worried about it. Until my sand bed gets too thick, I'm just going to keep putting more over the top. I'm a big believer in a deep sand bed, especially in a fuge where sulfur and things like that aren't going to really affect fish or coral.
Ash, don't ask Vicky that, man. I've kind of took over Vicky's tank. Kind of took it over. she's gonna choose all the corals that goes in the tank, but I'm using her tank for the Rico's challenge. It's just been sitting there, man. You know what I mean? It's just been sitting there with water and everything now. But she can. I've got 3 tanks now, so she can have one of the tanks. I keep telling her to enter the challenge herself because I've also got a 6.5 gallon all-in-one tank.
Depends where you live, Matt. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I keep muting myself because I'm cooking. I don't want to be bashing there.
What you cooking? What you cooking, Paul? You chefing it down?
Listen, I'm cooking the best tea in the world. For me, I'm having bangers mashing beans. Right? Tell me that's not the best tea in the world. It's up there, isn't it? It's up there.
Nah. Vicky will like that. I'm not a fan of the old mash stuff.
Oh, why? But my missus is having chicken. She's having chicken, so I'm cooking her chicken breasts. She's having chicken, mash, veg, and all that.
Mash is real English stuff, man. Like real English food. I ain't that English.
Where is it 11 a.m.?
Ask Alexa.
11 a.m. You got to be on a boat, don't you?
Ask Alexa there. Just Alexa, where is it 11 a.m. now?
Ask her again. Maybe she'll hear you.
Alexa, where is it 11 a.m.?
Based on your zip code settings, I found AM Leo construction nearby.
That's
it's 5 p.m. for accurate results.
11 a.m. construction.
And enter your address.
Wow.
Those guys. 11 a.m. construction.
She's just as bad as the lady that reads my YouTube chat.
Alexa, who do you work for?
I don't know that one.
You don't know.
Alexa, sing me a song.
A song? I'd love to. Your circuits are fused, you're feeling confused.
What the heck? What the heck?
To lend you on it. You feel more than something, your heart quickly thumping.
Alexa, shut up.
So every time Dave's on the stream, just tell Alexa to sing a song.
I can mute her. She is not Siri. Smarter than she is.
Can you change the voice on Alexa? Or has it only got one voice?
You can pick. I made her a Brit. I was worried she was gonna. Once I made her a Brit, she was gonna start saying everything in Celsius and metric. But no, she knows where I live.
It's fun to say, Siri, I see a silhouette, or I see a silhouette of a man. I'm going to try it one.
Yeah,
Alexa, do you know Siri?
Only by reputation.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
All this shit's gonna be on my cell phone later too.
AI beef.
Then on Android, you have Robin. She's funny. The clacks. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, you found a way to get through your filter.
Lego figure Magnifico. I'm just a poor assistant. Nobody loves me. It's just a poor assistant from a poor family. Spare it its life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go?
Bohemian Rap by Alexa.
Cool, DC. Yeah, you tell them Metals Reef Tank. PC over any console wins.
I'll see you later, DC. So, Reef Girl tried it, and it actually sings a song, which is funny. Can you play that on the guitar, Dave?
See you later, Deeds.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Is that a game, Matt? Matt's asking you if you play PUBG. That dog.
Say again.
You play PUBG.
Yeah, hey, that's all I've been streaming, Matt. Lately, anyway. I'll be streaming in a minute as well. I'm just waiting for a few of the gamers to jump on. That's what I'm trying to set up right now. I stream that every day. I've only got the chicken dinner once as well. You believe that?
What's PUBG?
Player Unknown Battlegrounds.
Okay.
Give me Pac-Man any day. I'm good.
Pac-Man.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
I used to love Bomberman, man. I used to be a killer on Bomberman. The multiplayer one. King of the Bombs.
Enjoy your lunch, Reef Girl. Can your fellow Reefer join?
Of course you can. Up to you. Dave's one of the big boys. Add me on stream. Oh, there you go, Mad Dogs. Matt White says add him on a stream.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Sunfox 1234.
All right.
Yeah, drop it for fellow Reefer.
Yeah, I'll try and send you a friend request now. If not, look for Mad Dogs I can never find anyone on Steam for some reason.
Follow Reefer, that's the link there. Oh.
What's going on, guys?
Yep.
How's you?
Add friend. All right, send on. Have you got a question, Mark? As your picture? Bye, Reef girl.
Yeah, see you a bit, Reef girl. I'm just going to mute this a minute, so I'm going to be banging. One sec.
Is there more than one Socks fan?
Yeah, so all my stuff came in yesterday, all my fish and my new overflow box. Everything came in good.
That's good. You got anything live?
Yeah, everything was alive and well. I was having a little bit of worry about my powder blue tang and my coal-eye tang, but I think they were just in stress when they were in the fish bag. But once they got in the tank, they were good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I set up my new overflow box, and because the original one was leaking just by the bulkhead, by the thread. So I hook up the new overflow box, and it was still doing the same thing, a slow drip out of the new one. So I don't know what was wrong. I mean, it's a brand new overflow box. So I was up all night again. And of course, the girlfriend was mad again.
They do that.
But yeah, that was coming. But what I did was I put on Mighty Putty around the bulkhead on the outside of it. And now no more leak, no more slow drip. I mean, I put Mighty Putty all over that thing. But you can't see it because it's on the back of the tank, so it's good.
Right.
So everything turned out good.
All right, yo, peeps, I'm going to jump out.
All right, Mad Dog.
All right, cool. All right, then. Cool, man. Cool, peeps.
I got to run to the store, get some cleanup crew. Yeah.
What do you get for cleanup crew?
I don't know yet.
No.
I don't want the standard, you know.
Well, like turbo snails and all that stuff.
Basically, but I don't want your average turbo snail, or we'll see what they got. They got something a little high end. It is a competition, you know.
See the way I see it.
They had a little.
I wonder.
They had a little lettuce nudibranch cruising around in the frag system. Maybe I'll look them up if they still got them. Something cool to look at.
I'm going to try and make a nice little nano, but absolutely nothing. I'm going to try to acquire all the pieces. You know, like bits of frags and things like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to take away from my cleanup crew in any of my tanks, so I'm going to add a few more. You know, I have some credit coming too. So. Just walk in there and see what they want to give me. Oh.
See, my system's that small. I've got to get. I'm literally only thinking about one or two
like sand-sipping snails, was probably 2 normal snails, you know, for the rock. That's it.
Yep. Some crabs and some shrimp. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I also want to get a harlequin shrimp for my main display. Taking out all those little Astorina starfish.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to get to the point where I have to feed it. So I'll probably use it and then, you know, lend them out.
How's your little acro holding up there?
He's still alive.
That's a good sign, isn't it?
Yep. I have a few little pieces in there.
I've done the same. If you put a little acro at the bottom, at the top, tiny one.
Well, I moved a rock, and the tricolor valletta hit the glass and knocked 3 little pebbles of it. But they're starting to branch out. So I glued them up on frag plugs. We'll see. I can stay.
Hey Dave, what kind of glue do you use? Do you just go to the dollar store and get like that regular super glue?
Yeah, the gel glue comes 2 for $1.
Yeah, I'm gonna start using
that works great.
I was talking to CJ before, and I was using the putty. Makes your tank cloudy.
Yeah.
Camera goes crazy.
Oh yeah, just for frag work, super glue's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna start using that.
I can even get small pieces of rubber rock glued together with it.
I haven't glued any of my rocks. I was thinking about doing it, but I was thinking about it.
Well, just that structure hanging off the back wall. What I did was I ran zip ties through the back compartment. So I drilled holes in the false back. And I ran zip ties through there. And then I wanted to cover the zip ties. So I was gluing pieces of rock, and then I take some sand and sprinkle that so it would fill in between the rock. And then some regular super glue, not the gel, onto the sand, and it just absorbs right into the sand and locks it all into place. Which, thanks for reminding me, I do need more super glue. Follow them out.
Yeah, so I added the powder blue in the coal eye tang, and it started off good. They were starting to fight a little bit, but they simmered down a little bit. I was worried when they were fighting. Their back fins were touching each other. They were trying to go at it.
Yeah. Are they the same size? Are they the same size?
Yeah, they're the same size too.
Yeah, well,
same size.
Powder blue is going to get a lot bigger than coal eye.
Oh yeah. So wait till that coal eye. You know, he doesn't realize what the powder blue is capable of yet, but he'll know.
Coal eyes no joke. They're a great tang too. The coal eyes.
What was that, Dave?
The coal eyes are a great tang.
Nice to look at too. I also got a bristle tooth tang, but it's a baby. I mean, it's a baby. It's small.
Aren't the coal eyes have the bristle tooth as well?
Are coal eyes like? Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say about bristle tooth and coal eye?
I think the coal tangs are bristle tooth. They have bristle teeth.
Yeah, they look similar, but the bristle tooth has the yellow tail at the end.
No, I understand, but a regular like the powder blue does not have bristled teeth like the bristle tooth and the coal tang do.
Okay.
It's the way that they'll eat different types of algae, the bristle tooth and the regular tangs. So the bristle tooth can really scrape the rock.
Okay. Or what about like diatoms? Because I just put new sand in, so I'm going through like the stages of the diatom. I got like brown. It's brand new live sand, but will they help out that at all or no?
You need something that'll stir it, or you can manually stir it. But let the diatoms set there for a few days. They will go away.
Yeah.
It's actually, under the diatoms, you're building up a bacterial coat that will help keep nuisance algae off. Okay. And if you don't have coral in there, don't run your lights.
Oh, no, I have coral in there.
Oh, okay. Then you got to run your lights.
Yeah, you gotta run them. But I turned them down a little bit. So I did to see how that does. I found I made a mistake. I was running my T5s and my LEDs, but my LEDs were on 100. I realized the whole time, so I knocked them down to the whites to 70% and the blues to 50.
What light is that?
That's the USA Orbit Pro.
Oh,
And then I have
about that one.
the USA Orbit Loop, and then I have 3 ATI bulbs.
Okay.
So I got a good spectrum of light, but
I don't know that particular light, but a lot of us will run our blues way up. 100% is no problem on the blues, but the whites you want to be careful with.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I'll switch it. Maybe I'll do 70 blue, 50 white.
Right.
Before they were both 100. Problem when they were, it was just feeding the diatoms, I think.
Yeah, those lights aren't quite as powerful as some of the other lights, and they do sit right on top of the tank. Am I correct?
Yeah, they sit right on top of the tank, and plus my ATI bulbs are right on top of it too. So
right.
It might be a little too much.
Like I have an Ocean Revive. I have an Ocean Revive about 16 inches over the tank. My blues are at 100, and my whites are at 30.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll try and switch it up. I wanted to get the those lights, but just right now I have stuff. I just got the new tank, and I had to get a new overflow box and fish and all that. So kind of run a little dry right now.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
At least you got T5s
they
on
are
there.
nice lights. Yeah.
The T5s will help. You can definitely grow some coral with the T5s. So.
Oh yeah.
LEDs more at this point just for pop.
Yeah. Yeah, LEDs help out with color. But I got torches in there. I got, a lot of LPS. I mean, I do have some SPS, like a Mind Trick and a little Bird's Nest and all that. They're doing good too, but mostly it's just LPS right now. I just like the way everything moves, flows.
Glasses. Got diatoms on my glass.
Yeah, man, fixing that leak, that was a pain. I realized that when I if I turn the bottom of my on my sump where the water goes in, if I turn those, it makes the leak either go faster or slower. It slows it down or speeds it up. Not the overflow box isn't the problem. It's something with the angle that I think it is that's making the leak. Oh, that was making the leak happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I just used the Mighty Putty around it. Billy Mays, Billy Mays here. Mays saved the day.
Sometimes when you tighten a bulkhead, you crack the flange at the top of it, and you don't realize it. And it's hard to.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that going in over my. I was talking to Rico and all of them about it, and when I ordered the new one, I made sure I didn't tighten it too much. Right, that means a brand new one.
Right.
I did it yesterday, and I think it's something with the angle that it's on that was making the slow leak. I don't know what exactly, but I knew if I were to turn the elbow on the bottom of my sump, it'd speed up or not. So,
did you drill a hole, or did they come?
No, I didn't drill a hole. It's a hang on the back overflow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
So
you're talking about bulkhead.
Yeah, no. I was gonna drill it, but I didn't know if my tank was tempered or not when I bought it. It didn't say.
I got a video for that. I have a video for that.
I'll look at it.
You just need polarized sunglasses and some type of LCD screen. Even your phone could work. Pretty simple process. I bring polarized glasses if I'm buying a tank when I go to dollar per gallon, because Aqueon, you never know. Any part of any Aqueon could be tempered or could not be. Depends what they have on hand. So when I'm buying a tank, I'll bring my polarized glasses and cell phone and test them right there. Nope, this one. Like my 40 breeder, one of the front panels and one in the bottom panel are tempered, and the two sides and the other front panel are not. So no rhyme or reason.
I think it is tempered, or not tempered, whatever. But I found out it's a deep blue tank,
right?
120. So I think those are.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that, but a real simple way to test. You see if you have polarized glasses and you point them at, say, your laptop screen, and you start to slide. If the screen blacks out, that's how you know the lenses are polarized.
Huh.
All right. So now you do that with the glass in between. And if it still blacks out, then you have regular glass. But your tempered glass won't completely black out. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. That's a good little tip.
The process of tempering puts little lines in the glass that you can't see. Picked up. They will filter out the same way polarization does.
Yeah, I wish I knew that before.
Just don't stick your phone in your tank when it's full.
Oh, one time my phone did drop in my tank.
Yeah?
Yeah, about 2 years ago. I was on my. I used to have a 135 gallon, and it fell right in there.
Killed the phone, or did you put it in a bag of rice and the battery?
Yeah, it was over, man. It was done. I did the bag of rice and everything. It just wasn't the same.
Salt water is ruthless.
It really is.
Highly corrosive.
That is the problem with salt water. You put it in rice, but the salt creep inside the phone just knackers it.
Yeah, it corrodes everything that holds the phone together electronically.
You know the best thing for if you've got a phone? Insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck that. Isn't the new iPhone
insurance?
I think since the 6th has been water resistant. I still wouldn't dip it in salt water.
They don't actually call them waterproof. They said it's water resistant.
Yeah. Well, it's like watches are water resistant to a certain amount of meters, you know, because deeper you go, the more pressure there is.
Well, I've got the S7, and I only splash mine at the bottom, and it wouldn't charge for a day. Didn't break the phone, but for a day I had to do it on a wireless charge, and it started working again, normal charge. That was only normal water, not salt water.
Right.
It's waterproof. Who's going to test it? Not me.
My girlfriend's son got one of his new iPhones and he's jumping in the pool with it. But it says it's okay. She goes, yeah, but if it breaks and it's not okay and it's not under warranty, you don't have a phone anymore.
I think even under warranty, they're still not covered for the water, are they? Innit?
Yeah. I am sure my LG Stylo is not waterproof. I am positive of that.
Well, that's where Samsung buggered up, Dave, because I had a Samsung S5, which was waterproof. I got the S6, dropped it in the dog's water, and it wasn't waterproof. Now I've got the S7, which is.
Huh.
But the S6, I dropped it straight in the dog bowl.
Yeah, I have a little Note 4 that I've been using to take the videos. That thing takes a nice video.
I think
Everybody
Sam's
was asking. Everyone was asking if I got a new phone or a new camera. I said, no, I just cleaned the lens. I took a good look at the gel filter. I was like, boy, that's nasty. I'd like to get a new clip on one like they were putting in my aquarium box CJ has now.
Yeah.
The aqua clip. Oh, Seymour wants a link. Hey, Seymour, I'm heading out, but let me know if you're going to be around today, tomorrow, when you're going to be around. Get you those bottles. There's a link. Actually, get in here. Oh,
What's up?
Hello, Seymour.
you in?
Hello.
On my way out the door. Talk to me. Oh.
No, he don't like you, Dave.
He thought I left. That's what it was. He doesn't like me.
He's got his mobile.
What's up, Bo?
Oh, he's back. Guess who's back? Back again.
Oh, he's back. Oh, no, he's gone.
He's playing that game. I think you call it yo-yo.
How about now? Nope. All right, type it into the chat if you're going to be at Absolute Fish anytime soon.
Where's Absolute Fish? Is that your LFS?
Yeah, that's my LFS. You want some Triton bottles I have? I'll leave them at the LFS. Just head in there now.
I've been going to Aquarium Care Center, man. They get good stuff.
I'm taking the link out. You'll be in Jersey tomorrow? As of right now, I don't know if I'm working. Not today. When you're in Jersey, will you be at the LFS at Absolute Fish or no? I don't know if it's an emergency or not. Oh, I mean, are you out of Triton? Because we'll make it happen. And if you're not, then I'll see you next time.
So you can't get in now. Or can you not get in?
Well, here's something. You could probably call me on my phone and tell me whatever it is I'm waiting for you to type. I will be stopping by Absolute Fish, but it's not an emergency. I can wait. Okay. That's all I need to know. I just don't know about leaving that there. 4 bottles of Triton.
When it's like rocking our shit to get hold of Dave, someone's going to have it off.
See, there's a shortage. That's why he wants the bottles, because he can't buy them. So if there's a shortage and I leave it at the LFS, well, then somebody might decide they need it more than O does. got the new Nintendo game, you know, nobody else has it yet. That kind of thing.
Yeah. I can get it.
Jump out for a little while. I will be back later if you're still on.
Yeah.
So see, I'm in, but then it freezes after a few seconds.
Keep talking. Yes, go.
I did an update on my computer last night, and then it wouldn't let me in. It said my PIN has been changed. Isn't that nice?
It is.
I love Windows.
Yeah, I was on my Facebook. Someone started posting things on bidding sites on Facebook. I didn't do it.
All right.
Where is Seymour?
He's here.
Oh, you're there now.
For the moment.
Still jumping out. Is he here? He's not there. He's still there.
You see the icon? Now I don't hear him. Probably going to fall out again.
Maybe it's his internet.
Restart the phone.
Next time he comes in, just say peekaboo. Peekaboo. Okay. Oh, well, let me know tomorrow when you'll be around, because if I'm not working, be glad to meet up with you somewhere.
How far do you live from each other?
Well, if he goes to the LFS, it's five minutes.
All right.
On a map, I was like 45 minutes from my house, but in real life, it's about a 2-hour trip with a lot of toll booths.
Right. There's a lot of tolls in America.
Yeah, especially around
Yeah, too many down here.
New York City, New Jersey. You know, anytime you go in or out of New York City, they want something.
Yeah. Well, it's $1.50, 75 cents, whatever.
Yeah, it's $14 to go through the Lincoln Tunnel.
Oh, Lincoln Tunnel, yeah.
$14 to go for a tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you go around it?
Not really. There's no like real beneficial way to go around it. You're going to burn it up in gas or time. You could go way up to the Tappan Zee Bridge. I don't know how much that bridge is, and then come down through Westchester and all that. But I forget how much Tappan Zee is now. They just redid the whole bridge, so that probably went up too.
What was if you don't pay your toll? Or have you got to pay before you go through?
You got to pay before you go through. Or they'll send you something in the mail. And then your $14 toll will have a $25 surcharge on it. Yeah. They got cameras and everything.
I think in this country, I've known of two tolls in the whole country.
I have an Easy Pass tag, which is just a little tag that goes in my windshield, and that pays it automatically, takes it out of my account. And then just go, and there's two main roads that go through New Jersey, the Garden State Parkway and the New Jersey Turnpike, and they both have tolls as well.
I know when I went to Florida, there was a lot there.
How much does it cost if I want to walk through the tunnel? Carbon monoxide poisoning comes to mind. It's a 2-mile walk.
Can you walk through it though?
No, you cannot. No pedestrians. They used to have there's actually little guard shacks every couple of, feet or meters, whatever. They used to actually have policemen in the tunnel. I guess as punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get to go to New York City, and they don't charge you to come back out. So they only charge you to leave New Jersey. But see, to go to Pennsylvania, there's a toll, but that's like $1.50. Not as exciting.
You don't have to pay coming back in?
No, just one way.
So they're happy for you to leave then, aren't they?
How long does it take to go through the tunnel? Depends on the time of day. If you go like Sunday at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's about 5 minutes. I've sat at the tunnel's approach for an hour during rush hour.
I think over here we've got the Dartford Tunnel you've got to pay for. I think the Mersey Bridge you've got to pay for. And then there's the M6 motorway. I think there's a section of that.
Well, it's 10 euros. 10 euros to go over to Wales Bridge. I just saw in the chat. Oh, that's what Doc says. What's $10 to go over the bridge to get into Wales?
Sorry, Doc, but we don't want to go Wales. It's actually a destination where people go here. They all go to Wales for an holiday. On vacation. You right, Woody?
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
Tell us about the tolls in London.
Dartford Crossing, that's about it.
Now tell them how much you've got to pay to get in London with a car.
I think it's £10 there.
That's on any road, Dave, going into it. They've got cameras to catch in any single road to go into London.
Yeah, it's called the congestion charge.
They tried that up here and it failed. Let's get this phone call.
Jesus Christ. What is that, your princess phone?
All right.
See you in a bit.
I'm still here. Woody's there. Woody, start talking.
I'm here, mate, yeah.
Talk to the people. I'm just on the phone. Hello, I'm back. I was on the phone. Get loads of phone calls. Someone needs to jump on and talk because in half an hour we're taking the missus to work. So someone needs to hold it. It's like 20 minutes taking the missus to work, then I'll be back. Less than half an hour. So, hello, Ed. I've got loads of messages on my phone, so I don't know if you text me, Ed. Give me a second. Haha. You have sent me a message. Ed. Make it grey, please. Yeah, Ed, if you can hear me, this is the best way to do it, right? The original picture that you did with the writing, I like that writing, right? Well, the show's good, but that picture I sent you where it's grey, that's like been my logo all the time, but the way you've done it, that's good. But if you could keep it grey and do the writing different at the back, or make the writing white, do you know what I mean? So the writing could be white. But if the background's grey, I like the grey, you see. So it's just me. It's like the logo that I've had. Like the one I've got on Instagram and that. Yeah, grey show white works, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Grey show white words, all good. Right, come on, people start talking. No worries, Ed. I'll catch you later. Seymour, are you still on the chat? I need some people to jump in the chat for when I go. Because we can't have a dead stream. Woody's in the stream. Someone jump in to talk to Woody. Right, what I'll do then, I'll shut this down. I'll start one back up when I drop the missus off at work. Is everyone all right with that? Yeah, no.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah,
All
I've got my missus has gone out as well, so I'm looking after the kids. That's a bit of a pain.
Yeah, no worries. I'll jump back on in a bit then.
Yeah, all right, mate. I'll see you in a bit.
All right, see you in a bit. Bye-bye. All right, catch you all later.
See you soon.
In a bit. Bye-bye. Exactly, early. Jump out. Look, no one's here. No one's on the stream, and I can't. I've got to take the missus to work. So it'll literally be a dead stream. And it's no good having a dead stream. That's it. I'll jump off, take the missus work, come back, start a stream back up if no one else has got one going. So I'll catch you all later then.